Hello and welcome to Dog Pound D&D, where for the second time I am not muted in a row when we start the stream. I'm not 100% sure everything that happened last time, except for one big thing that happened last time, or I'm pretty sure it was last time. Maybe it was the time before. It all blends together.
Oh, it was last time.
It was last time. It was last time. It's great times. Great things have happened. There are never consequences to anybody's actions. Don't worry about it. I do want to introduce one really cool thing though, for anybody who's watching. I click this and this and this and this. I can roll dice. And people can see it. I'm very proud of this. And then I can quickly switch back. But that also means that I can't fudge the dice rolls in your guys' favor anymore, so pain.
You don't have to show every roll.
Somebody may or may not have basically had their hand ripped off today.
Oh.
He got better.
He did get better.
That'll buff out.
What happened? Did I just not line this? Oh, I clicked the wrong one. I clicked back to P1.
Oh yeah, yeah. There we go.
There we go. I'm like, something doesn't look right here. Anyways, who wants to say what happened last time?
I blew up twice.
If it's the person who also did the recap last time, then not only will they get 2 loot points from last time, but they'll get 8 more loot points for doing it twice.
Did you blow up twice? I only remember you blowing up once.
I blew up twice.
No, I blew up twice.
I blew up twice.
Because of the brick.
Yeah, the brick.
Oh, right, the brick. Right. Yeah, you're right. You did blow up twice.
Shay, remember when I said that it was maybe a good thing you missed that session, even if you did get sick from your festival?
We all got a little bit of head trauma for the
everybody.
We kind of forgot.
You may have suffered in real life, but everybody in the party suffered in the game.
Yeah.
I could recap it. We went to our first day of classes. I got turned into a pig. And we also went to the cafeteria that Zek blew up. And we all went to the infirmary, and then we got better, and we came out, and we went to another room, and
you've got your order backwards, but
yeah, I got the order all over the place. But
yeah, I'm super confused. Why did we go to the infirmary? What's going on?
Can I try?
Because Zach blew us up.
No, hold on. You went to the infirmary twice. So,
I did, yes.
Yeah, we went to breakfast.
You blew us up.
Hex is a bad cook, and as a result, there was an explosion.
No.
That is what happened. It doesn't matter the specifics. That is what happened in a technical term.
It definitely matters for the specifics, because you decided to throw flour on a grease fire. The stupidest thing you could have done. You're like, hey, let's take this powder. Dump. Boosh.
I thought it was salt.
He's a bird.
Anyway, so that's why we wound up in the infirmary the first time.
Yeah.
Then we went to the artifice class and did potions for some reason.
Because it was a lesson of asking for help when needed. Don't try to do everything on your own.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Anyway, so Kellis tried to cheat and got turned into a pig, and that's how we wound up in the infirmary for a second time.
Yeah.
And then Swordsman and I went to a melee fighting class, even though I'm a ranged fighter, and I got my face kicked in. So that's how I wound up in the infirmary.
That's not the worst thing to happen out of that class, though.
Yeah, but let's not forget that Kellis tried to cheat off of Hex, and then purposely tried to accidentally break his potion, where Hex just went, here's your potion, you should drink it now.
Have a prestidigitation.
I don't remember any of that. I don't know what you're talking about. You're making up stories now.
Uh-huh.
I think that about covers it, though.
I think everyone can take 1 loot point.
Oh, wait, actually,
we went somewhere after, and then
We went
I
back
saw
out
a
to the
brick
dining
from
hall
the-
for dinner.
and the
Yeah.
swordsman
but-
touched a brick and blew us both up again.
The
That
brick
was in the
It
room.
was in our room.
Yeah.
It was over here
That
in
was,
the kitchen.
that was back in
Yeah.
our rooms after we came back from dinner and whatnot,
Yeah.
where no one wanted to talk to us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
And Hex had a pity party in the corner, and we had to go cheer him up.
Yeah, your guys are in store for a great day.
Oh yeah.
We find ourselves as the morning dawns, everybody in their rooms trying to most likely forget about the events of the prior day. Another day at Marist University awaits them. What will you guys do? Where will you choose to go? Who will you piss off or make friends with? We're hoping more of the latter.
Things have been probably everybody again, I guess.
Wait. So you guys had a cooking fire. Went to a class, somebody got turned into a pig. Went to another class and got the shit beat out of each other. Went to dinner at the dining hall, and then you came back to the dorms, and there was just a random brick, and you touched it and it exploded.
There was an exposed brick in the fire. It was out of place, and I think Callus saw. I was like, "All right, let's think." And then Swordsman was like, "Oh, okay." Pushed the brick in to fix
And
it.
then a fireball trap went off.
Yeah.
Ah.
So our rooms are trapped apparently. So be careful about that, I guess.
So, it is the morning. What do you guys choose to do? I like how the swordsman's room is just off in the fucking corner.
I don't want to.
Well, considering I was up all night examining my room for booby traps.
And you wake up and you notice that Konai's room is cleared out, and there's no trace of them ever having been there.
He probably blew up.
I mean,
With his party.
Okay, who spiked our potions?
what?
Who spiked our potions? Clearly, we all hallucinated him, right?
No, I'm sure he just quit because he got sick or whatever, or because we didn't see him yesterday either. Now that I think about it.
Perhaps he was taken by the high demon Ogrim.
Oh, God damn it. Maybe. Well, you'll have to look into that one later.
I will. Thank you.
Should we go, I was gonna say, should we go get some breakfast, but I don't think anybody wants to do that with me anymore.
Now, is
so-
there like any official note from the school on like any of the doors to say where the person went?
There is not.
That's a little concerning. It's also probably none of our business. They probably dropped out, couldn't handle it.
Mhm.
I mean, I probably would. If I were them, they probably would have quit after the first explosion.
They weren't there for the explosion.
They don't have to be there to hear it.
I'm sure they heard about it and were like, I don't want to hang out with these crazy people.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I didn't see him all day yesterday, and I don't know where they could have gone. I mean, they just got off the boat. That was it. It's the last time we saw them.
Well, they managed to survive the boat ride, so that's something.
It's farther we could say for that one dude.
Yeah. Maybe they just couldn't cut it once they realized they were here, so.
Guess we'll never know. Or maybe we will. Who knows?
Kellis,
Mm-hmm.
you hear something being dropped off at the door.
Whose door?
The door below
This
you.
door. Our door.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to press my ear hole against the door to see if I can hear anybody out there.
Perception?
that go through?
Yep, 19.
It did.
You hear barely the sound of footsteps shuffling away off into the distant halls.
Okay. I'm going to peek the door open, just peek outside.
There's a letter laying on the ground with a wax seal. And it's addressed to my friends.
Hmm.
What is it?
I'm gonna kneel down and blow under it real quick. Just like I don't trust anything right now.
Are you trap checking a letter? Okay.
Yes, I'm trap checking the letter.
Nothing happens, it just flutters on top of the dust.
Alright, I'll reach down and pick up the letter and bring it in.
Alright.
Guys, we got mail.
From who?
I don't know. Do you have friends?
Let me see it.
It's to my friends. I don't know. I hand him the letter.
Yeah. Zach will take a talon and use it to pop off the seal. Use the little, and then pull out the letter.
As he goes to do that, I like go over here all the way.
Just in case.
Over, yeah, just.
It's fine.
You might want to be a little bit more careful, eh?
Alright, so who's reading it?
Zach, me.
Okay, 1 second. One second. You guys talk about what you think's going on out of character real quick, 'cause I gotta type up what's in this letter for you.
Apparently,
Oh, Meta, don't forget I do have a thing
What?
that you gave. There's a thing you gave me.
I don't know what I gave you.
Oh.
but you have it in your notes, I'm sure.
I
I'll
don't.
send you a.
Yeah, you
No,
got
not you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do we think this letter's from Kona?
maybe.
So, what's it say?
That's what I'm working on.
We're waiting on that.
Yeah. Sorry.
So I'm just looking at my own notes.
Sorry.
Or my own notes, rather. Yeah. Investigation.
No, I did that wrong.
Okay.
I can't delete it. Maybe I can? Did I make it go
Yep.
away?
Yeah, it's deleting.
Cool.
I read like the first like line of it, so.
It did weird things to me. Notepad, the great equalizer. No matter what kind of weird ass formatting it has, it will always be fixed. -W Zach.
So you can always just send it to me on Discord too if need be, but.
Nope,
we go.
I broke
Nope,
it
did the
You
same
again.
have
thing.
to, you have to whisper it to the player, madam.
I hate life.
Whisper it to Panzer.
Oh my god, I hate like things. That's probably what's happening. Panzer. Yep, because you're two separate entities. There, do you got it?
Oh my
over?
gosh!
Nope.
No!
I got it.
It only
Meta,
gets one, that's the problem. It's got
just-
lines.
Just send it to me on
Yeah.
Discord.
I'm gonna send it to you on the Discord. Gonna break everything. But it's fine! God damn it.
Roll
Roll
20.
20. Yeah.
Now I have to find you.
I'll send you a message.
Here you go. You have that
Yep.
now. Enjoy.
Alright.
Enjoy that. It cost me everything.
Yeah. That's when I unfold it. Go ahead.
Did you do it? Yes. What did it cost?
Everything.
Hey classmates, I hope you're all doing well. I wanted to let you know that I've decided to leave the university to pursue some incredible opportunities that have come my way. I found a new path that promises the biggest and best things in life. I know this might seem sudden, but trust me, it's for the best. I'm in good hands and really excited about the future. The adventures we've had and the lessons we've learned together have been invaluable, and I'll always cherish those memories. Please don't worry about me or try to find me. I'm safe and embarking on a journey that will bring me immense joy and success. I'll reach out when the time is right. Take care. Keep adventuring. Best, Konai. So Zek's gonna hold that out after reading it and be like, yeah, that sounds like it's not... No.
Suspicious
I
at all.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
I
Said
find
like, that guy said like 3 words to us, and none of them sounded like this letter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Did he join an MLM? I heard that they're mystical lore masters.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of cults out there, so maybe. I guess we'll have to look into this.
Did the swordsman find any signs of the High Demon Elgrim or his minions in Konai's room? With a 17 in investigation.
Dibs on his room! Because he had one of the quarter rooms, didn't he?
You have one of the corner
Yeah,
rooms.
you also have a quarter room.
Doesn't matter, he gets to move to a different room. 'Cause it
1
was-
second. I need to look something up. You found blood left behind. Do you roll Arcana to investigate any further?
Arcana? Okay, I'll take a crack with Arcana. I guarantee it's not gonna go well. Oh, that's a 19!
It's human blood, and it's fresh within the last 24 hours.
Human. A servant of the High Demon Elgrim has taken him!
Wait,
Human
what?
blood, not rabbit blood.
My friends! My suspicions were confirmed. I have found human blood in Konai's room. A servant of the High Demon Elgrim has taken him from us.
Wasn't he a rabbit?
Exactly.
I guess he could have injured his attacker before he got stunned or something,
That is
I
my
guess.
suspicion.
Hope he didn't bite him with that big teeth. That would hurt.
Wouldn't it? So, what are you thinking, Swordsman? Got a way
A
to
servant
track
of
the,
the High Demon Elgrim.
I'm gonna poke out the door here, and like, I heard someone out here And I'm gonna look around and.
There's
see if
also
any
something
dust or
stuck to the
footprints.
door now.
Oh. Something stuck. What? What is stuck to the door?
It's a note, and it's also sealed with wax, and it says, to the members of dorm 634.1.
Wait, we're 0.1? When did that happen?
I'm gonna leave the
I
door
just
open.
made up a
and-
number. I don't actually. You've never assigned a real number to you guys.
I'm gonna leave the
I just made it. It was inconsequential. Sorry.
But you gotta write that down now, Meta.
Yep.
I'm not writing that down. It's gonna
Six-
change every time.
634.1.
Actually, it being a Magic Academy, that actually would be really funny if it changed every time.
Yeah.
So I don't pull it off the door. I point to it for Hex to get it.
You're gonna send that message to Hex. I'm not dealing with it. Pellis, you are literally going to pass the message in Discord.
No, I'm leaving it on the door.
He's not even opening
he's
it.
saying,
Oh,
He
God
sent
damn
you
it.
a message.
No, I'm just pointing at.
I hate all of you. Go ahead. Who's getting it?
Hex is gonna walk
Apparently
over.
Hex
Like,
is.
what are you pointing at the door for?
No, Zach, you're the one who's closest to me.
You said Hex!
It's everyone.
Everyone, change your fucking names because it's too
Who's
close.
opening the
Oh my
letter?
gosh.
Okay, fine. I will...
Is
I'll do
this
it.
note stuck to the outside door?
Yes, let me grab it and open it again.
Okay, let me give you the next letter.
Meta, I feel like messaging everything in secret for a letter to all the dorm doesn't seem as important.
No, but it is what it is.
Alright.
Good to know.
Dear adventurers, we hope this message finds you well. We wanted to let you know that your friend has decided to leave the university to pursue the biggest and best things in life. They have found a new path that promises great adventures and unparalleled opportunities.
What the
While
fuck
it may
is going
seem
on?
sudden, rest assured that they are in good hands and are excited about the future. They have asked us to convey their gratitude for the wonderful time shared and the invaluable lessons learned. Okay, you get the idea. This says it's from something called the Seekers of Greater Horizons.
Those are servants of the High Demon Elgrin. They must be.
Okay, well,
So you don't know
anybody
this?
know
for sure?
anything? Has anybody ever heard of them?
No.
They are servants of the High Demon Elgrin, just as I have said.
I don't.
Okay,
you've
but-
heard of them.
What?
We're gonna roll that back. That should have said Maris Academy staff. I just copy and pasted the wrong version of that.
Oh,
Rip.
okay.
Oh, okay, so
Sorry.
Academy staff.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 fake letters in the span of
3 seconds.
yeah.
Look, I heard somebody out here. Can anyone take a look and see? Maybe there's some tracks or something. They're outside the door.
Is there tracks? I don't know. What would that be? Investigation?
Is this place
Tracking.
carpeted?
Oh, nature.
Survival.
Survival?
survival.
Okay.
Isn't the floor carpet?
Well, you can leave impressions in the
Okay.
carpet.
The floor is
Yeah.
grass. Inside, and the outside is stone.
Oh.
Yeah, it could be dust.
It'd be hard to track. with the
Yeah, you didn't
stone.
track very well though. You
Yeah.
went down and you tried to. However, the beating of your wings disturbed the dust.
Ugh.
Can I try?
The dust has already been disturbed by Zach.
Sadly, no. Maybe I'll let you do it first next time. Okay, clearly something is going on, but there's no idea what right
The
now.
seal on the second letter. They said it was from the Academy staff. Was it an official seal?
I'll hand the letter or the envelope over to Swordsman.
Also, you are nearing the end of lunch and beginning the transition between breakfast and beginning the transition between breakfast and class 1.
We should probably get some food at some point, otherwise.
Let's just
Yeah,
let's
long
look at
day.
this when we have free time later. Let's
Do
just
we
go
have
to classes.
yeah. Here.
What?
No, I'm gonna put it in my room. I'm not. Actually, no, I'm just gonna keep the.
Keep it on you.
Keep it on me. Yeah, that's probably the better idea.
I wouldn't know an official seal if I saw one.
Oh, Meta, was it handwriting, I guess, on the letters?
I mean, everything's handwriting, so.
Okay. Is it the same handwriting, or is it, like,
Roll
different
investigation.
Okay.
And you'll say that you managed to grab lunch. You won't have time to do anything. I mean, breakfast.
You mean breakfast?
Breakfast. What class are you going to go to for your first class? And then Whimsy, you will be joining them back at the dorms. Or you can, yeah.
What do we have? I have ranged combat, logistics, and alchemy. Anybody have any of those?
I have tech, magic smithing, practical magic, and combat magic.
So no.
No.
I have practical magic too.
Don't you have ranged combat also there?
I guess,
Ellis?
I'm looking for
I have ranged
my
combat.
notes.
No, I know you have it because you got stabbed in the leg 3 times by the teacher on the first day.
Yeah.
So, and I'm gonna go to her class and annoy the crap out of her. So yeah, I know you have that one.
If you guys want to do practical magic, and if we have consent, because the timing would line up, we could do a pseudo party crossover, and it could be fucking hilarious
Oh no.
if you guys are up for it.
Oh, yeah, because both of the people went to practical magic are here.
And this would be a lovely chance to introduce the new character.
I think it was. I have practical. Well, swordsman has practical,
Yeah.
and
I have practical as well.
yeah. So if you
No,
want to go
it's
to
just the rogue and the fighter that don't have magic.
Yeah.
'cause of
Yeah,
course-
well, we can go to
So-
another session too,
yeah,
like after.
we can. Yeah, we could do.
Like you're
ranged
only gonna
combat
be at
first.
lunch after this.
Okay. Then I say let's go for it.
Okay, so you guys arrive at the class on time.
Grab a piece of toast and run with it in your mouth.
Shit. Does anybody remember who was here? Thank you for the follow, Prophet.
Deshira, the two
fancily dressed.
flamboyant, yeah, the two flamboyant ones.
Let me pull this up. University NPCs. Okay.
Let me pull up the. I can just pull up the video real quick. Where is videos? No,
Pretty
I
sure
wanna see the
she
last
was
two.
here and left.
Yes.
So yeah, we have the Eldritch Lady. The one who looks like a furbolg.
Oh God.
Meta doesn't know. Do you know what that is?
He's got like a gray. He's got gray skin, a staff, and red hair.
Ashira was here.
Yes.
Yes.
Red hair, you said?
Red hair, gray skin. He's got a staff.
Oh,
you go.
Vindolf. Vindolf at the bottom. The university NPC list.
Endolf? Oh yeah, you can see that.
Yeah, we can. For better or worse, if you want to hide that at some
No,
point.
no, that's good. That's
Yeah.
a good thing to have. You can help me.
Amaranth was there.
It's a team effort. I can't handle everything in a campaign this ambitious, so. Okay,
Okay, and
who else
then-
did we have? Who are the fancy people?
The fancy people.
Jame?
Jamie.
Yeah. That is then. Okay.
Jamie and Lee.
It's a
and
flamboyant
Liz.
spelling.
Yep.
And Liz was also there.
Liz. Those I think were the main important people, right?
Those are the
Yeah,
people
then
that.
there was one other person, but it's hard to tell what they look
That's
like.
close enough. We didn't interact with them.
Yeah, they're not important enough.
Yeah, they're not important to this at the moment. Anyways, so you guys can enter into the class at the bottom. I'm gonna go grab the teacher. There's absolutely no reason that the teacher was not here already.
Kellis, you're not here.
Unless you want to
Is this
enroll and drop a
range?
different class.
Is this
No.
range?
No, this is
Practical magic.
Practical.
Oh, okay,
Magic.
because I've got a list here. I got stealth and information, range combat, melee, and tech. Was tech the one where we...
Tech was
Yeah,
the
Tech
one
was
we
the one
did
we did
last
the
time.
potion class.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I guess I'll be off screen. I'm gonna be looking for a blacksmith meta, and I sent you a message for
Well,
why.
you should. Yeah. Well, you should also choose what if you want to attend a class today.
I was gonna say we'll be doing the range combat class at the exact same time.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
we'll,
yeah, I'll do the ranged combat.
we'll
Yeah,
probably
because
do that after
it's just
this.
we split
Okay.
like what class, so we can do ranged combat if we want to do that for the second class of the day.
Yeah, because
You only get
Violet,
two
Zach, and
in-person classes at
Kellis
most per day, and then the other class that you get per day, or more if you choose to pack your time that way, is off screen. You just get a single class point per class. Attending a class lets things happen. So you guys kind of got to distribute and negotiate amongst each other. Okay, well, I want to do this adventure in our free time. You can do this class that you want to do and kind of negotiate amongst each other for the on-screen time, which gives you access to unique stuff.
Okay.
All right. And Violet, what classes do you have?
I have ranged combat, stealth and information, and cooking.
So it sounds like we should do ranged combat for the second class in the day, so you guys should definitely choose a different first class to attend. As the off-screen class. As the off-screen class.
Yeah, okay.
Because we'll come together for ranged combat as second class of the day.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Sounds like a plan.
Yep. All right. So we have everybody here. You see Glesso kind of go. 1 second. Let me go and turn this music.
What's his name? Liglesso?
Yep.
Yep. Glesso.
Okay.
That's not music. Oh, that was about to be. That's not. That'll work. So you see the guy. So thank you, students, for joining me here in class today. It's not the most popular class, but I do believe it can be one of the most useful classes that you can use. It allows you, no matter your skill levels and proficiency, to provide a value from the magic that you cast far outweighed. I mean, you can have greatly outsized effects with the tiniest of cantrips and spells. But before we start, does anybody have any questions about the class?
I'm sorry, out of character. I apologize. What class is this?
Practical
This is
magic.
Practical
magic with the swordsman and hex.
Okay.
Yes. If you want to take that class, because you only took like 4 classes, I think you said, right? Or 3, you can take it
3,
and just
yeah.
join it if you want. We're pretty flexible.
I mean, sure, that'll give me something to do. So,
yeah, if you want to. You don't have to.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, drag yourself in.
I don't know how to do that.
You click the little book thing in the top right, and then you click the drop down for party 6 p.m., and then you drag Violet onto the screen.
Mm-hmm. Click and drag. And
Yep.
it's the singular book, not the collection of books.
Yeah. It's to the right of the paintbrush.
Well, that opened my character.
You have to drag, like click, hold, and drag. Like you're dragging an icon across it from a screen onto a folder.
Drag your butt over here.
There
we
you go. All right. So, were there any questions? All right. So, we'll begin. The first thing that you need to know is that not all spell effects are exactly as they seem. For instance, I regularly have tea with one of the most talented mages in the entire world. But would you believe it? She only knows one spell. Now
Is it
what?
Expelliarmus?
What was? No. It's a spell many of you will never learn because you find it beneath you. But the things I have
Hex will
seen...
raise his hand. Is
Yes.
it prestidigitation?
It is prestidigitation. And the things I have seen this mage do with that spell, I have seen her rip... Well, I've seen recreations of her ripping planks of wood out of giant sea serpents to reconstruct a boat and just gutting them from the inside with this spell in ways that has never been imagined. Anything can work if you have passion for it. And then enter the doors swing open slowly, a loud noise followed by it closing there like a woof. As two students late to the class, you're about probably 30 minutes into this 3-hour class, just kind of, go sit in the back. And Legasso, not me having no idea of what the actual conversation I just had a few hours ago was, we'll just ad hoc it.
It was he started getting confused and asked this class where he was.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's perfect. I don't have to remember anything. Just like it's real. And you just kind of you see Legasso, and Legasso just looks back, and just you see it's like it's not like he's angry. He's just like, why is this? Why is this like always happening to me? Like, you can just see he's sad and he starts to get flustered and he starts to look at his page and you see him start to run his fingers across the text and he looks like he's lost his place and he starts rapidly flipping between the page and he cannot figure it out and he just looks up and he kind of tries to look over and look to see at the students in the front to see if he can see and he can and he keeps trying to flip through the book. He grabs some glasses out of his pocket and he puts them over his face and kind of leans forward and looks to see if he can see on the student's desk and still carrying. He says, does anybody remember what we were talking about? Anybody?
Yes, Professor. It was prestidigitation.
Oh yes, prestidigitation.
And unconventional use of spells.
Yes, unconventional uses of spells. You can have outside.
Please.
You can just see him getting flustered as he starts kind of like grabbing at his shirt, and you can see he's got black scales, but you swear you can see them like starting to turn just a little bit red, and you can see him open his mouth and close a few times, and he just kind of turns around and he runs off towards this dragon head in the corner, and he opens it up, and you can see him crush a little tablet, and a blue portal opens up, and he jumps through, and the dragon head closes behind him, and he is gone. And everybody turns to stare at the man in the bottom left corner.
Was he the one that yelled at him?
Yes.
What? What'd I do?
Come on, man.
Well, going over the subject that Legolesso finished off with before he disappeared, if you cast spells such as Minor Illusion out, you can use that on top of someone's head in order to obscure their vision, thus causing them either to interrupt their spell or perhaps cause them to essentially have to work to get closer to you in order to continue their attack. Similar things can be used, such as detect magic, to essentially scan for those hiding, using magic behind walls or illusions. Since detect magic can sense the origins and the exact types of magic within a certain radius of you, allowing you to bypass their illusions. So there are other ways to use unconventional ways of spells, such as like Lissa was explaining.
And as Whimsy is basically taking over the class without realizing it, some of the students, most of the students, filter out of the class. A few of them stay behind to listen to what Whimsy says. One in particular, the tiefling, who appears to just be playing with little bits of fire in her hands and tossing it around, gets particularly close to this character, Whimsy, standing in the center of the classroom, proceeding to lecture the class.
Nerd. Nah, Hex doesn't actually say that. Hex is kind of listening in, but also giving like Vinny a mean side eye.
What? You got a problem with me?
You made the teacher leave, you asshole.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I am from EMEA. We live very fast paced. We walk as fast as we possibly can. We eat as fast as we possibly can. You go to see a 2-hour theater show, you're done in 90 minutes, all right? Dealing with like a 13-year-old trying to propose to his crush. Sorry.
How about you shut up, bastard?
You do whatever you want to do, you little fella. By the way, for practical, unconventional uses of spells, I once used lightning lure to wake someone up.
There you go. There's multitudes of uses that can be used for different spells to cast to get different results than they're typically looking for. But you really did scare him off.
I didn't mean. I just wanted him to finish his sentence. All right.
He was getting there. He was already going through sentences. He just has a stutter.
At the rate he was going, we would never have finished the class.
You have to remember, he's good at teaching such classes, but he's not as good in his application. He just has some troubles. You have to be patient with him.
And hell, it's new students. He's gonna have to, like, he's probably learning how this class is gonna judge him. He's probably nervous as well.
And he's getting his ass into him right now. I love it.
A teacher at a school like this, for the price we paid, should not be that nervous.
There's a reason why they kept him around.
He might be good at magic, but he's gotta be able to talk.
Okay, no.
So wait, Vinny was one of the students that was late?
Yes. One of the two students who came in late, which threw him off and made his stutter worse and made him flustered, and he could not find his place. And then when he asked the students for help, like, there was a slight chuckle that rang through the room. And then he goes to fall so flustered, and he was so slow. And then, yes, this kid who came in late and creaked that motherfucking door then yelled at him and told him to get on with it.
Exact words were, "Today, please."
Yes, you are allowed to abuse the characters as long as you separate it from the people behind them.
I think we might be from the same part of the continent.
You're not even here, ghost in our head.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I sent it over in Discord chat or in the
Stream.
Twitch chat, but I'm like, I can see why Meta didn't want these two in the same group.
Fucking Jizzians.
Instead, you get the High Demon Elgrim.
Look, I'll take the High Demon Elgrim over another Jersey Shore.
He's more New York.
Yeah. He's
Nah,
he's
it's
got a Ralph
Jersey Shore.
Macchio as Daniel LaRusso going on here.
His voice is based off of Joe Pesci.
I could tell it was more I'm making fun of.
Yeah. They sound the same.
I was sparking that rivalry. Hi, New Jersey folks. Hi, New Yorkers. Don't kill me, please.
So, what are we doing?
Well,
Sorry,
Hex is gonna wait to see if the teacher comes back after like 10 minutes or so. If not, Hex is gonna leave
They
class.
absolutely do not come back.
Okay, cool.
You all
Maybe
who
just
attended get
confused.
1 class point, and you guys can all head to lunch, where everybody will meet up together. Because Whimsy, of course, agreed to go to lunch with them. And I learned today that I have an entire folder for lunch. And that's how you find the dining hall. And we're
Lunch.
gonna have to remove
Hey,
some
I
people.
want to investigate this dragon's head that Glasso went through to just up and fucking disappear from the classroom.
Absolutely.
Like, what the hell is up with that? He had to crush a pill, and
Crush a little tablet, yeah.
I'm checking this shit out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. How are you investigating? And you gotta move your character over.
Just looking, I guess, just visually, and I'll touch what I can. And
Roll investigation and move your character on the board over.
where is the dragon's head? Is it up the
top
of the
right.
room?
I'm pinging it. Top right. All right. Yep. So roll investigation.
All right, 1 second. Sorry, I'm struggling
problem.
with one monitor.
No problem. Isn't this? I just want to say I am tickled pink that we're able to have an impromptu crossover session like this. It's
It's
delightful.
great.
Yeah.
Because this scene that you just saw unfold, if you watch the other party's episode, it will be very similar. It's like Full Metal Alchemist versus Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, where they overlap. They're close enough. But yes, that all just actually happened, and you guys just got to live through it with them.
Hey, in the original run, there wasn't this other kobold that yelled at our guys. What's going
Yeah,
on? Here?
exactly. All right. Investigation of 13. You find a bunch of glowing gems encrusted in the dragon's head.
Does that look like what the instructor crushed?
It does not. In universe, you would know that there are, similar to like a spell scroll concept, there are single. Oh no, you know. I don't have to explain to you. RuneScape teleport tablets, but for various spells.
So what's the dragon head got to do with it? I'm like trying to open the jaws of the dragon head, you know, just sticking my head in there, looking at it, trying to check things out.
Maybe it's a very fancy box.
Or acts like a channel for like a teleportation circle.
Visually inspecting something would not tell you anything about its magical properties.
That's fair.
But there are other rolls you could make to investigate magical properties, like Arcana checks.
Let's do that.
Okay, roll Arcana. And also, thank you, hi, Eason, and thank you, Dragonheart, for saying hello. And Frostbolt and everybody, I'm very much sorry missing everybody. All right. So, Violet, what was your Arcana roll? A 5. You unfortunately do not find out anything useful. You think maybe the gems might be involved in somehow boosting the power, but you're not sure.
Alrighty then. Alright, let's go get some lunch.
All right. Let's get to the dining hall. Nobody's ever had any problems. Everybody roll perception, just because I want to see who's going to hear these things.
Here
Here I
What
go.
is the thing?
12.
Everybody who rolled below a 15, please mute.
Apparently, I really wanted to hear this.
Same.
Yes. Okay, everybody muted properly or deafened? Cher, can you hear me or not?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, you rolled lower than 50. Wait, no, you rolled higher.
No.
No,
I
I
was looking at
said
the old
rolled-
roll.
She rolled a nat 20.
Okay, so
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Whimsy rolled nat 20.
no, so
Or-
boss,
yeah, I
literally
got my-
Bossasaur
yeah.
was the only one who does not get to hear this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you said below 15.
Oh, wait,
right?
no, and
So
Goji.
Goji too, yeah.
Go, G.
Okay, so you guys all hear whispers about. Did you hear that somebody blew up the kitchen? You heard that you hear people talking about how there was a big fight and it was a lovers quarrel. You hear people talking about how nobody would be stupid enough to make a flower fire in a kitchen, so it must have been like to cover something else up. But you just hear just rumors and vague and not quite correct, but kind of close descriptions similar to what you guys look like. So that's what you guys hear, and then we'll bring everybody back. Everyone back.
Still going on about that fire.
So
Yeah.
Whimsy would probably be entering. How many entrances do we have to this place? We have one over here.
Yeah,
Whimsy, you're gonna come in
7.
from over here.
Okay.
Hex, you and the swords. Hex, you were with them, right? Tony retired.
Yeah, I was in here. I'm already in the.
Yeah,
Party
Hex,
2
Swordsman,
is
and,
we gotta
yeah.
move Whimsy. Kellisk, you were not with them, so you'll go with the swordsman.
I like him anyway.
Violet was with these people.
There's two of me on here.
I thought Swordsman also went to the practical magic class.
He
Yes.
did.
Who did?
Swordsman.
Swordsman.
Swordman.
Oh, did
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
He
Okay.
didn't do much. He just
It
kind
was
of
Zach and Kellisk
Yeah.
that weren't there.
Do you want us to like DM you what class we did go to for first
He's here.
class? Or
he? Just take your
just
points
keep
from
track
it.
of it?
Just
Okay,
take your points.
Got it.
Okay, so Zach and Kellisk, are you the only two who weren't in the class?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys are all going in together. Them two are coming in together, and Whimsy is coming in separately, having met with his group in the dorms, and now having left the dorms to come to lunch.
Well, Vinny probably shouldn't be there either because he was there with Whimsy.
Oh yes, so
Mhm.
Vinny, you can decide if Vinny continues on with Whimsy after that for one last lunch, or if he wants to just go off to do his own thing.
He'll probably be off and do his own thing.
Okay, so just
This is not
Whimsy
his
coming in
show.
separate. All right, and go. Who wants to start?
Alright, well, should we go make food first and find a table, or find a table then make food?
That tabaxi was awfully rude.
Oh,
I'm gonna look
I
for
go food
pre-made
first, then
stuff.
table.
I don't trust the kitchen.
Okay.
fair, I guess.
Let's go make food then.
I'm like, first, what is pre-made? What is something that's just out?
Chicken.
There are tuna fish sandwiches.
Ooh,
Sound good to me.
I'm gonna grab like 3 of those.
I'll grab a couple of them. I'll grab 2. I'm a little kobold.
Big chair. The heck is up here?
All right. Sorry, I'm back. So you grab the tuna fish sandwiches? It's
Yeah.
pretty. Yeah, all right. There's also it looks like you can see some scraps of chicken left over. You could probably construct about a quarter pound of chicken if you wanted to actually clean the chicken properly, as opposed to a lazy person who's kind of cut off the big chunks.
I'm a little kobold. I'm not greedy.
Anybody else?
Is there any uncooked meat out?
Uncooked meat? Yes. There is.
Isn't it in the freezer or in the fridge?
In the pantry?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
meat?
it's in the pantry, which has a preservation smell over it. You have raw groundhog.
All right, gonna take some groundhog, and I'm gonna throw it on the pan.
This looks almost like there's like a salad assortment over here, so Whimsy's collecting something from that.
Absolutely, yep.
Hex is gonna grab some more meat, preferably some ground beef,
All right.
and he's gonna get some sauce. He's gonna make effectively like chili. He's gonna start trying to make a chili.
Okay. Roll cooking. Swordsman, you're using appliances, right?
Yep, I'll roll a survival check.
Yeah, survival check.
6.
And what were you cooking?
The groundhog.
The groundhog.
Oh god, yeah, you start burning it and it starts going up in flames, and the elf next to you kind of that's what you get trying to eat meat.
What are you doing?
Do you just like shit crispy, Swordsman?
What?
Are you the one who blew up the kitchen last night?
No.
No.
Lower the flame, and Whimsy come. You see Whimsy from behind you cast prestidigitation to basically drop your flame down to nothing.
Did you cook? Okay, you're cooking fine. And then you hear a beeping noise. Beep, beep, beep. And you feel a spell trigger, and water drops across the room from the ceiling in a giant
My meats.
wave, washing all of the pans off, all of the food off onto the floor, and sliding out of the room.
Kalos looks at Zek. He smells the smoke and he hears the commotion and says, "I think we made the right choice."
I agree.
Hex just falls to his knees. My chili.
And the elf
my
just kind of
Yes.
wipes some of the water off of their face and tries to wring out their clothing and just goes, well, I guess the new fire containment system they put in works at least. And he just walks out.
Why couldn't it have just done it over his pot? Why did it have to ruin my chili?
I will get you some more, friend. And Swordsman walks into the back
I
and
don't think should be near a burner, to be honest.
he grabs some more meat and hands it to Hex.
And
Can Hex check to see what kind of meat this is?
zebra.
Here you go.
Exotic meat.
Is it like
Yeah.
the whole like leg? Like is it still like on a bone?
Yeah. And as you are despairing,
You don't touch the burners.
this tiefling walks
That's what I'm
in,
done.
looks at Whimsy and goes, flame is quite the responsibility. Whimsy, what the fuck happened in here?
Whimsy just points at the swordsman's like, I don't think that man should be anywhere near the flame.
Well, how am I supposed to cook my food if I cannot use the flame?
Ask someone to help.
Help? What does
Yes.
that mean?
There is such thing. You could ask assistance from anyone. Someone who's good at cooking.
Gee, I don't know who in the group could be good at cooking.
Scratching the outside of his helmet. Violet, you can cook, right?
I just want to cook. I just wanted to cook. Can I just?
Yes, I can.
Can I just please cook this on a griddle? Just let me sear this real quick.
Can't kobolds just eat stuff raw?
Does
I like
anybody
it cooked,
remember
though.
what your class,
I like
what your room
seasoning.
number was?
634.1.
Yeah.
Whimsy,
there
you have somebody drop off a letter to you.
Mhm.
And it says you've been reassigned to this classroom. You might want to mutter it aloud. Not that classroom,
Yeah.
dormitory.
6.3.1. What?
you go. Hey, that's our room.
It is!
Oh heavens, no!
And the swordsman quickly drops the meat he was gathering so he could hand to Violet and walks over to Whimsy.
Hex is gonna dive to try to keep that meat off the floor.
I'll help grab
I'll
the
just do it
meat and
dexterity.
Oh.
Yes, I saved the meat.
I'll start trying to cook it.
Swordsman, you don't get to have anything in this kitchen ever again. Get out.
And hello, friend. I am the swordsman. And
Whimsy, kick him out.
he outstretches his hand.
Whimsy, Greenslade.
Nice to
Pleasure.
meet you.
Lead him outside.
Swordsman, how about you come out here? We could have you could have a couple pieces of fruit while you wait for your meat to get cooked, okay?
You just hear Hex in the kitchen. He doesn't deserve the food of gods.
Listen, can somebody press the digitation me dry? This wet fur is really
Oh, yes,
impeding
here
my
you go.
ability to cook.
By all means. And Whimsy just snaps his finger and casts vegetation on you.
Thank you very much, Whimsy. My name is Violet.
I'm Hex, thank you.
Pleasure. Let me make sure the swordsman doesn't come back in here. Dashira, in case the anti-fire system goes off again, you probably don't want to be in here if something else happens.
Whimsy, you do seem to keep interesting company.
I swear that I would usually be around people who are normal, but they always seem to show their true colors all of a sudden.
Good luck in your dorm. I'm glad. I'm. I'll be here if you need me. And she kind of walks off.
Yeah. All right. Where are you sitting?
Ah, my friends. And swordsman points to Kalisk and says, they are sitting over there.
Oh, okay. Well then, best to join them, I'd say.
You're not gonna bring anything on fire over here, right?
I have a salad in my hands.
Okay, that's good.
Pleasure. Name is Whimsy Greenslade at your service.
He
I'm
will be in our
Kalisk.
dorm now.
Neat, welcome. Still kind of a little disturbed about where our other guy went, but maybe we'll figure that out.
Don't worry, Kalisk. I will track down the servants of the High Demon Elgrim and bring them to justice.
Hi, Demon.
We're,
What now?
we're not worried about Eldrin. We're looking for Kona?
Konai.
Kona.
Oh no.
Don't worry about that part.
I mean, I've heard of high demons, but
Have you heard of the High Demon Elgrim?
no, not particularly. Demons didn't involve my magical studies, so...
He is the most foul of them all. He requires 18 adventurous and puzzle-loving children to be sacrificed so he may be free.
The puzzle loving is the most important part.
Intriguing, okay. Duly noted. So as your eclectic friend has stated, I believe I am moving into your dorm.
Okay. Oh,
Swordsman, the little bug person approaches the statue, and he takes a little bit of gunk from its mouth, puts it on a piece of paper, and sticks something to the statue, and then walks away.
What does it say?
Really, no one would listen to this post no bills rule.
It's a sign up for a puzzle club.
Oh, he absolutely. Does anyone have a quill?
I always do.
And he takes it and he writes the swordsman on the paper in not very good handwriting.
All right, you absolutely do that.
And he hands it back to Whimsy.
You hand the sign up sheet to Whimsy?
He hands the quill back to Whimsy.
Okay. And nobody has any questions. They're like, we'll just let him do his thing.
Yep.
Is he always so...
Yes.
Okay.
You saw him in the kitchen. He literally was going to drop meat onto the floor and waste food.
Carlos looks sort of. So what was that?
What was
What the-
what?
The
He's looking
paper.
at this. Yeah,
The parchment.
Puzzle club.
puzzle club.
Yes. Puzzle club. I love puzzles.
Oh no.
They say it's cool to be in PC.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? Kellis goes over, and he just puts a thumbprint on the sign up sheet, and then comes back.
I don't think that's... Continue, guys.
I guess that counts as you signing up.
That's all I got, buddy.
Yes.
Works for me.
What was this about a missing person?
Yeah, our roommate went missing.
The guy you're replacing is missing. And we got this... Well, I guess we have some suspicions, I should say.
Suspicions? We have 2 giant red flags.
Hey,
Technically 3 if we want to make it a 2-for-1, like not 2-for-1 special.
Yes. There was blood in his room that was not his own.
And letters that were basically written the exact same way, but from 2 different sources. Like, literally the wording's the same. As close as they can get.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Swordsman, you rolled Arcana for that blood, right?
Yes, that is what you had me roll.
Okay, a different question. If blood had been used in a spell, would it be different?
Well, that depends on how you rule that. Would the blood have
Depends
residual
on
magic
your-
on it? It's a you thing, meta.
Well, it depends on whether or not what type of spell we're talking about. If I'm picking up what you're putting down, yes.
Yes, then you would have picked up that it was used in a spell.
The blood was used in the spell as well.
And it had been, and it was at less than 24 hours old.
Less than 24 hours old.
I know exactly what spell it is, but I don't know if I know in character.
Yeah, no, you do it. You do you.
I've studied magic, so can I roll Arcana to see if I've...
Absolutely, you set your difficulty based on your character's background.
Okay. Yeah, Mitzi just goes, there are 2 spells that require human blood. Was it in a sort of arraignment?
Was it meta?
I don't know what that means.
Was it drawn in a
Arrangement,
symbol?
like a pattern.
Was there a symbol to it?
No,
Did
no,
it
this was
follow a
residue
pattern?
as if it had come off of somebody's boot.
It was more residue. As if someone had stepped in it.
Then perhaps it was not used to guard them, but it is still possible that it was consumed. Well, two spells that come to mind as far as using human blood are both involve your high demon, in fact, due to the fact that they are the summon demon spells. Both require human blood, specifically humans. Not only humans that are human blood, but blood from a human who has died recently.
That sounds pretty gross.
Perhaps someone was trying to summon one of the High Demon Ilgrim's minions.
Does it sound like your guy, Swordsman?
They would not be able to summon himself. I have thwarted them in taking more of the 6-year-olds. He only has 6 so far. He needs 12 more. My golden squires are making sure that no more get taken.
Oh, you got squires?
All the children that I saved. I make them my golden squires.
How many children have you saved?
6 out of 12.
Wait, no, he's not saved 6.
On a
I
map,
think he's losing count.
at least 10. I simply report their parents for trying to sacrifice them to the authorities, and they are taken away from their parents, and I make them golden squires.
Who takes
Kelsey
them
is
away?
looking at you hard.
Do you have
Who is
the?
caring for these children now?
How do you know they're trying to sacrifice the kids?
Well, they're servants of the High Demon Elgrim.
Where are the kids now?
Well, there's one near Barandor. There's one that I sent to Baolon. There's 5 in Mallows Pass, where I am from. I don't remember where the others are.
To their parents.
Okay, I will give him credit. He at least knows where some of them are and didn't just straight up say they're in an undisclosed location. I will give him that much. I almost gave him too much credit there. I'm sorry.
Still missing at least 3 that I can count.
Swordsman, you didn't do anything to these children's parents, did you?
No, I merely reported them to the authorities of Mallows Pass. And if they were from a different city, the authorities of Mallows Pass reported them to the authorities of a different city for demonic activity, which I reported them to the authorities of Mallows Pass. For example, one set of parents, they were parking their horse in front of the wrong tavern and going to eat at the other tavern. And their horse's saddle was red.
Was what?
Red.
What?
Josh puts his head down on the table. He's come on. Oh no.
I don't.
What's the significance of the saddle being red?
That is the color of demons!
Oh no.
Hold on. You're
Oh,
telling me that you got parents arrested for a illegal park and a miscolored saddle?
I
If
think
that's
We're
even a
using a
crime.
demon color saddle.
Who is taking care of the kids now?
They are taking care of themselves, like I took care of myself after
No, that's not-
I reported
no.
my parents when I was.
Oh my
I,
god.
No,
I think the cheese has slid off his cracker.
That
to be
explains
honest.
a lot,
Swordsman,
actually.
Swordsman, I need you to look at me, okay?
He
Look
turns his-
at me. You see me.
Yes,
What color am I?
red.
Am I a demon?
No, because you did not choose red as the color. The parents chose the saddle color of red.
So you would have arrested his parents.
No, they did not choose what color they made him.
Ugh.
But what if they did magic to make it so? Or what if he did magic to change the color of his scales willingly?
You can't see him blinking, but he just turns his helmet down to clearly having a posture of confusion because you can't see his face.
I just broke Swordsman.
So,
Red and magic changed the scale red.
Giving the man an
What?
existential
Well, they didn't try to
crisis over here.
sacrifice him, right?
Maybe, but maybe you should run some tests on Kellisk. I don't know. Do you have any?
Swordsman, we need to discuss.
Kellis, when you were a child, were you?
Cher, go ahead. Cher had something to say. Go ahead, Cher.
What does the High Demon Eldritch see with all these children again?
Okay, I'm unmuting everybody.
Be freed.
Now, sorry.
So his servants sacrifice the children, and then once he gets to 18, he is freed.
How many is he at right now?
6.
How do you know he hasn't gone and gotten any of the kids that you've already saved if
They're
he hasn't
older
gone
now.
back? So what, they still have to be kids?
Yes. They have
Okay.
to, and they are most often chosen at 6 years old. So my suspicion is that he also requires them to be 6. And only one of them is still 6, and he is with a 7-year-old, so he is safe.
The 7, 8, 9.
Mm-hmm.
Violet, I
Swordsman,
forgot to ask, did
did
you
any-
finish any food? I'm sorry to trouble you. If not, that is okay. I will grab some.
Yes, Violet has prepared this leg of zebra. It is now a very succulent roast. We
No,
got
no,
some
the leg of
vegetables.
zebra's mine. He gets whatever he was willing to drop to the floor.
He was holding the leg of zebra.
No, he
And,
gave it to me. I had the leg.
Presumably, zebras have 4 legs.
Yeah.
Hex is very intent on the swordsman taking a level of exhaustion for the rest of this day.
Hex, could you
Yeah.
please take it down like 2 notches, please?
Swordsman, here, you can have a couple of the
just-
apples that I have here. You can have
You can-
You can take the grumpy dwarf out of the player, but you can't. I mean, the player out of the grumpy dwarf, but you can't take the grumpy
The
dwarf out of
last
the player.
campaign ended with a breakfast getting messed up. I will not have a
There's
meal messed
enough
up.
to share, y'all.
Yeah.
No aggro.
Swordsman, I need you to tell me.
Hex will share a leg. It's fine.
Plus, why does every D&D campaign you're a part of have messed up meals?
I wonder why, Meta.
That's not my fault! None of the other parties have this problem!
Okay, the swordsman will bow gently to Violet and say, thank you very
And
much
hold on,
for this meal.
it's
you
not
have
just
prepared."
me. Alvin's here too.
So,
I was
Swordsman,
perfectly fine sitting there enjoying my breakfast and letting them do whatever they wanted.
Swordsman, did somebody tell you about the High Demon Elgrim? Or like, do you have a mentor or somebody who gave you this information about him? You seem like you know a lot about him.
Well, I
But it's
figured
very-
it all out
What if he is
by
him?
myself.
What if he is the High Demon Elgrim?
No, he's not. I don't know why I'm talking to the DM.
He's not smart enough to be anything. I figured all of the stuff about the High Demon Elgrim out myself. No one told me. I was wise to it when my parents, they were trying to sacrifice me. And so I reported them.
Where are they now?
Oh, they're in the Milo's Pass dungeon. Unless they have escaped.
How did they try to sacrifice you?
They tried to sacrifice me.
Okay, do you have more specifics?
There was a circle and red light.
Okay,
So I ran
that-
to the authorities and said, my parents are Demon Elgrim. And so the authorities came and they arrested them.
Okay.
Yeah, swordsman will...
You guys are all a lot happier that the swordsman has the one room apart from the rest of you now.
Uh-huh.
And he will take some of the roast leg and walk to the bathroom.
There he goes again.
Okay, so we can all agree that that's weird to do as a 6-year-old, to somehow know that you're about to be sacrificed and go to authorities.
That's weird
As
to
a
do at any
6-year-old.
age there, Hex. That's weird at any age.
Nah, like if you get older, I kind of think you could probably pick up on some Sadie shit. But as a 6-year-old,
Just this guy got something. He got his own reality going on in his own head. I'm just telling you right now.
As long as he's good in a fight, that's the important part.
I just don't want him saying that we're like demons and stuff, you know?
So,
Don't wear
do you
red.
think he had a dramatic? Do you think he had a dramatic
Look
event?
at me! Look at me!
Oh God, I'm wearing red. Do you think he went through a traumatic event as a child?
I think
and-
he's gone through nothing but traumatic events for his entire
I
life.
do think that is a safe assumption to make.
I've
if the
seen
traumatic
several-
event, if the traumatic event is him being dropped on his head a lot, yes.
I've seen several people in the Underdark who were left stranded down there, that we had to rescue that never really came back out the same as they were before. So,
Well- All I can say about our unreliable narrator over there is that there's something about him that he doesn't seem like a bad guy.
he's not a bad guy, but he is right on the fact that most magic that uses humanoid blood, specifically blood from a dead humanoid that died within the last 24 hours, is to summon demons.
Okay. So, and didn't we establish that this could have come from a fight or something, or a struggle? Or did this come off a boot, you said?
It's coming from a boot, he said. As if someone had it on their boot.
How
That-
were we able to determine that this blood was from someone who had died less than 24 hours before?
On
That's the
Arcana
only
roll.
one that can be used in that spell.
Arcana check.
And if the blood is not coagulated,
And knowing that he's all about this demon and sacrifices, it would not surprise me if he had actually
No,
studied
his
that.
roll for that was a lot lower than it would have been for anybody else making that roll in the party.
Seriously? That shocks me.
What? So that your roll was lower?
Yes. That I had a lower DC. But I don't know much, so.
I figured you'd know that at least. Like everybody would know what that particular spell. I feel like you would have to know the components of that particular spell.
Yeah, he's probably looked it up.
Like being who you are, you couldn't have like, and how common knowledge that would be. Yeah.
the real problem comes not from the blood. It comes from if there was something else in that room.
Like a demon.
Such as?
Sigils.
Well, it's your room now.
If it was
Yeah.
on
Why don't you go back and check?
Yeah.
Yeah, were there sigils on the floor? That means not only were there,
the room was
were
stripped
they-
clean.
not only were they summoning a demon, they bound that demon in one spot.
It
which
was
means they could.
strangely clean. Like everything was missing. Furniture, it was stripped down like somebody had just moved out, and it's going to be torn down by the landlord to renovate everything. Levels of stripped clean.
Mm.
It was only there for a day, and
That's
does seem like a little extensive.
I guess they're really good about sterilization.
Wait, sorry, that has not happened yet. I got ahead of myself.
Mm.
We're just gonna pretend that you guys decided that it was all a good idea to go to your home because I made a boo-boo.
Before next class.
Yeah, before next class. And you notice that the room that was formerly and still had stuff in there, it had the residue, obviously, etc., is now stripped to the studs clean. As if somebody has come in and cleaned up everything, every last speck of everything, while you guys were out to class and lunch.
Well, that's not suspicious at all.
Hmm.
Looks like you guys could use a caster like me around here to keep things secure.
It was a servant of the High Demon Elgrim. It must have been. Trying to
Well, if
cover
it's-
up their actions.
Most likely, that means the blood is no longer there, nor any trace of any sigils in here.
Doubt it.
Well,
Investigate?
well, I can take a look around. Oh, you're gonna take a look around?
I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, investigation. Right, 1 second. I'm trying to find what I need here.
You're fine. I'm bouncing back and forth between 18 windows.
I really want to. That'll work well enough. All right, so you roll investigation. You get a 22. And you find a little bit of fabric caught in between two of the boards, just barely left there. You almost wouldn't have noticed it if you hadn't just been lucky enough to just trip and be looking straight at it.
Alright, I'm gonna examine it. What is it?
What you see is part of what looks like a part of a rune.
I'm gonna show it to Whimsy.
Looks like a piece of canvas with a rune, part of a rune printed on it.
I'm gonna show it to everybody. Look what I found. Look what I found. Look what I found. Look what I found.
What is it?
Look, 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 look.
Was that cloth?
Yes, and it seems that it was some sort of pre-made part of what was probably a pre-made incantation circle.
Does the
Most
rune look
likely.
like it is in Infernal or Abyssal? Infernal is, at least in normal 5e, Infernal is devil language, Abyssal is demon language.
Do you speak either of those?
Yes, that's why I asked.
Roll investigation then.
Absolutely.
Okay, and what was the roll? Sorry, I have things up in weird ways.
It was a 17.
It's whichever one is for demons, not devils.
Alright, Abyssal.
Abyssal.
Is it too cut off that I can't tell what it would have said, or...
Yeah, you don't know what it is, but
Demon
it's
language.
it is.
Abyssal. What color is the cloth and rune?
Red. Red and what looks like the rune is drawn in crusted blood.
He hands it back to, or make sure that Violet has it. That rune was in Abyssal. And the cloth is red, the rune is written in blood. This was the work of demons.
Out of character, I want to point out that I have zero collaboration with his backstory, and I don't honestly remember 90% of his backstory.
The only important thing is that I don't know if the Hidden Elgrim is real or not. Out
Mhm.
of character. I genuinely don't. That is only a meta thing.
Yep.
Drop of blood. Written runes. They intended for this demon to be bound and controlled by whoever cast it.
Did it? Can we tell if it worked?
At this point, no. They probably did. There's plenty, since the room is so stripped down to nothing. Magic, you typically will leave a resonance, but At this point, it's not there
Seems
anymore.
like an awful lot of work for a guy who just slept there overnight.
I doubt that it was him then.
No, he didn't strip it down. I'm saying if he slept there one night for them to tear down to go to that length, it's an awful lot of work, is what I'm saying.
So was he involved in something bigger?
Perhaps.
I think there's a cover-up going on here.
And I know who might be behind. The religion teacher.
Okay.
What led you to think that?
I believe she
Well,
is a servant of the High Demon Elgrim.
Yukai Femo is a servant of a... Oh, okay.
Based on the way she spoke to me.
Wait, who?
She
The
was
religion
rude.
teacher.
Kaifemo, religious instructor. But she's just rude to everyone. That's what everyone said about her.
She has motivations not of the gods.
That's not surprising. What are you saying? That you wish to go investigate her then?
Perhaps that must wait for another time, as our second class is nearing.
That's a good point. Actually, we don't want to be late for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what happens when you're late. And Whimsy looks at his hand, pulling off
Cough,
his
you
glove
should
before
maybe
they-
discuss things for at least another 5 to 10 minutes. Cough, maybe, for reasons.
Yeah.
Cough.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
Whimsy
the
pulls
hell
his glove
happened
out
to
of his
your
hand, and you
hand?
see this. You see how his hand is just stripped down the top 2 layers of skin.
What the hell happened to your
my.
hand?
How did you manage that?
Honestly, I feel like I was a bit tricked into touching something I shouldn't. And now I've had to have a item forcefully removed from my hand which stripped most of its flesh off.
Shouldn't you be in the hospital?
Or the, medical ward?
At least go finding a healer?
They took care of it for the most part. I should be fine.
For the most part,
Yes.
that's. I would expect to see, a skin?
There's still skin there, it's just lower the under layers. It's
It's
sensitive. I'll say
incredibly
that.
painful.
It fades after a while.
I'm so worried about you.
You need not
Are you
worry.
any worse than the rest of the party? I mean, honestly, at this point.
I mean, we went right to the hospital after 2 explosions, so.
I grew up in the Underdark. It's fine. This is not news to me, having an injury like this.
Okay.
You grew up where?
The Underdark.
That's a bad place.
I am very aware of such things, but, being trapped behind the wall of shadow is not exactly something you can escape easily.
Yikes.
Top middle is where you guys come in.
I don't know how to flip my portrait like left or right. I don't.
I
Only
think
GM
I
can do
can do
that.
that only.
Okay. All right.
You can ask me and I can do it for you when you need to.
Oh, all right. I'll just let you do it.
I just do
I
things when I remember to. Callus and Zest, are you the only 2 for the class?
Violet had it also, I think?
Violet, yeah, you have the class too.
Ranged combat.
Yep, so
Yep.
drag yourself in at the top middle. Situate yourself where you want in the seats.
All right.
So you look and you see this elf kind of slide over to you and kind of go, "Hey, were you with those two over there on the other side?"
Who's he pointing at?
I assume
Kellis
at
and
us,
Zach.
yes. I've never seen those two before in my life.
The ones who flooded the kitchen for lunch?
We did not do that. That was the other guy. Damn it.
They weren't even in the kitchen.
Yeah, we were sitting outside enjoying our
Oh, sorry.
sandwiches.
The ones who blew up the kitchen the other day?
Yeah, that we did do. Well,
You did that.
Buzz did that.
We were going to get to that. We were going to lead with that and get to that. But if you guys weren't involved, then yeah, just the blowing up of the kitchen. They're a little dangerous. I saw you in the cooking class, and there's not a lot of us in the class, and we got to stick together.
I know them from my dormitory.
Oh, heavens help you. I know a
They may
few
not-
warding spells if you need your room protected. Honey, I just be careful.
Kellis is
Especially
sitting on
that
his-
one that keeps eating in the bathroom. Weird.
Kellis sits on his bench. These look like benches, and he's like rocking back and forth. He's all excited about this class.
Excited to get stabbed in the leg again.
I appreciate the offer of the wardings, and while they may be less than apt in the kitchen, they're good people.
I'm sure they are, but the people that come here generally have a bit more power than most, and the less intelligent you are with the larger power tends to have what you've seen, explosive results.
That was just a cooking fire. It was minor. It's no big deal.
I think you are exactly the kind of person who needs to be in that dorm with them.
So out of character, I'm going to point out that my little guy hasn't tried to cook anything. He hasn't touched anything. He's always been there when somebody else blew this shit up. So he's
Stop screaming.
You're just
Yeah.
unlucky.
he's just
And then you see
he's just the
Luigi
loudest one.
cough. Class, are you ready for our first ranged combat class? You guys, go ahead.
Sorry, who's this instructor?
Luigi, right here in the middle, kind of over here.
Killed the big monster thing we were fighting on the boat ride over.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the first thing, it's more difficult to understand how to hit somebody by explaining it to them. So we're going to play a little game. I have some magic arrows. Would anybody like to volunteer to test one of these arrows with me?
Kellis jumps up. Oh, me! Oh,
Oh,
I want to
I-
go.
Oh, I normally have to pay people for this. So
You could
go
pay me
ahead
if you want.
and come onto the stadium, onto one of the walkways.
Yeah,
Oh,
down in
okay.
here.
All right. What I'm going to need you to do is to run back up and then down across.
You're gonna shoot me, aren't you?
That's what she said. That's what she
You
wanted to
need
test
to
the
run
arrow.
up and then down on the ramp.
That's not very nice. But I
I
guess
promise it will not be overly harmful.
Yeah. Oh, you psycho! Why did I
Better
do
get
this?
ready to
Oh,
dodge.
psycho am I? And she pulls 3 arrows back.
I'm sorry.
What's your armor class?
Look, lady, look.
What's your armor class?
Hey.
What's your armor class?
I will negotiate.
Oh no, these arrows are already in flight. What's that armor class, buddy?
Better start running.
And if you're watching the stream,
AC
we're
is
going to be
14.
doing our first live roll on stream. So what's your armor class? Because these are plus 3 to
14.
hit each of these.
14.
Okay, you ready?
Here I go.
One of them hits. Please roll luck.
I think we already established what kind of luck I have. I can't find luck.
Should have a thing on there somewhere that just says luck. I think it's under the. Should be under your weapon, actually.
Luck.
Yeah, I'm not finding it.
Hey, me, Kellisk, and Zek are in ranged combat. Where did? Never mind.
Just roll a d20. Do you remember what your bonus for it was?
I don't. I just like to hit it. Do you guys know where it is on the sheet? Just tell me.
I can't see your sheet anymore, so.
You can see your
What,
sheet.
luck?
Yeah.
It's not.
On the sheet.
It's
Yeah,
not
luck
a thing that's there
is-
by default.
yeah.
Like you have to add it manually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you might not have added. So what? Just a d20, right, Meta?
To get the stat, if the
What's
stat
the luck
is
score,
lost,
did you
it-
say?
I
We
don't. I have no
know.
idea.
Oh, you don't
Yeah,
have one? Just roll 3d6.
Yeah, straight.
Okay.
And that'll be your luck score,
Yep.
and then we derive the modifier from that.
Okay. How do I roll 3d6?
Slash roll
Uh,
space 3d6.
Or you can make. I thought we made an attack thing on your sheet.
Well, no, but he has to roll
He
to get his
doesn't
luck.
have one.
So that's
Yeah.
13. So now roll 1d20 plus 1.
Yeah.
And that'll be your luck roll, and you can program it later for if you had an attack roll. Okay, so your left leg is struck and you take no damage, but it goes completely numb and you are unable to use it from the hip down. You see,
Sounds
class,
familiar.
the arrows won't hurt you per se, but as you can see, they have a rather chilling effect.
Jeez. I probably roll down and off the ramp or whatever. Like, what? Okay, point taken.
And she,
Very valuable lesson.
and she snaps her fingers, and both the arrows that are sunken into the wooden platform and the arrow that is sunken into your leg disappear, and you see 3 arrows reappear back in her quiver.
That's pretty fancy.
Is my leg still
It is at the
Paralyzed?
moment, yes.
okay?
Don't-
Neat trick, lady.
Don't worry, it'll fade off in just about a few minutes, usually about 5 minutes.
All right. Hey, next volunteer, yo. Go ahead, have fun. He started dragging
think-
himself.
I don't think we need any other volunteers to. So,
Oh no,
yeah.
no! All of you will be volunteers in the end, because I will be giving whoever wins today a special prize.
What's the contest then?
If it's
Last
Who
man
gets shot the
standing,
most?
or last person standing. You all have a bow provided for you. You all have a quiver of arrows provided for you, 10 precisely, all enchanted with the same spell. Every person that you take down, you can take arrows that they have remaining from their quiver. And however many arrows you have at the end of the round is however many you take home with you. These arrows are enchanted for 5 minutes of numbness for whatever body part is struck. So class, are you ready for your first day of class?
Is this a free for all?
This is
Sort of. You will all enter the arena. You will be provided bows and arrows. We're going to say 5 arrows apiece. More reasonable. Anybody, of course, who's not up for a little in-person, get in there. You of course may leave. But I do believe in a practical application.
Kellis pushes himself up on the ramp, and he's just like, all right, well, I ain't walking away from this, literally, but, what the hell? I already blew up twice.
I hope somebody other than Kellis is going to get down in here. Otherwise, this is going to be really awkward.
Oh no, I'm doing this. I was just trying to figure something out.
Just Kellisk. Do I win?
Where did Zed go?
Zach's at the bottom. So it'd just be a one-on-one.
The hell is this guy?
All right, are you all ready?
12
Ready as
people.
we're gonna get.
Do I got my leg back?
You do.
Okay.
Do I get my leg back?
Get my leg back. Great sentence.
There are things about me that you guys don't know in real life.
No, some of us do.
No.
All right, and let's roll initiative, everyone.
Where is that button? There you are.
Yeah, buddy. What's going on?
Oh, right, Herringon, able to add their dex and their proficiency.
Yeah,
to
I
their additional
friggin'
bonus.
8.
I play one in my other game, and I'm never, unless I roll like a 2, I'm never last.
I have a character in a campaign where we're allowed to make deals with a group of fiends, and since I had something they wanted to give them that information, the deal, they gave me the ability to have the Haragon racial trait of adding proficiency to my initiative, so...
Oh my god, I have 2 more to roll still? Jesus Christ. Okay, everybody is rolled. Everybody, are you everybody in? Nobody's got missed?
Yeah, it looks like everybody, yeah.
Okay, cool. Then back to party 2. Back to position 3. And move turn order. So we've got that here. Violet, what the fuck? You didn't even. That's not even a nat 20.
Yeah, it's
Jesus
Haragon.
Christ. Okay, Violet, you get the first strike in this combat. You have 5 arrows and a bow. It's just a standard bow. You have to disable your opponents.
I didn't expect to have to go first, but okay.
You rolled
All right.
very, very well.
I did. I guess I'll try to shoot this guy to the south of me that kind of looks like a Loki.
This guy
Yeah.
or this guy?
No,
Bug
the other
guy.
one.
The bug.
Okay.
Bug guy.
Yep.
What do I do?
You miss as the arrow goes whizzing past its head out of the arena. You are down to 4 arrows. Make sure to keep track of that.
On your longbow, you forgot to add your dex as well. Thought I should let you know that.
did.
I don't know how to do that.
It should have been set up to do that. That's weird. It didn't.
Let me.
It's no. So when you almost every weapon in D&D starts with strength when you drag it in. So you have to switch it over to dex.
You click the little cog.
What would
That
that
is
have
when you
been?
go
I mean, it
over
still probably missed with the deck still, I would assume.
It'd
That
be
would-
at 11.
Yeah, an 11.
Yeah, you missed on that.
How do I fix that?
You click the little cog that is like when you go over one of your attacks that is at the far right of it, and then you go right under the name of the attack will be a check mark next to the word attack, and then you make sure that dex is the little thing in the box. It should be null, like just a dash, and they'll say that plus 0 and then plus proficient, which should be checked.
Okay.
And then you just make sure that's dex, and then you click the cog again, and that locks it in.
Not that I'm rolling again, but is
Yeah.
that right now?
Yes, that is
Yes, that is correct.
Yes.
correct. Shame you
What a
weren't
shame I couldn't have rolled that.
Yep. Are you doing anything else?
I guess knock another arrow and wait.
Okay.
It's not like we have shields.
Correct. So Igor hops down beneath the platform in the sand, which is raised, and these are raised platforms, remember. As you can see, they overlap. And then fires a shot off at Kellisk. Kellisk, what is your armor class?
14.
You're fine. Let me see and do this real quick. Oh, it is on manual. There we go. Yeah, I guess. A 4 on the die. You are fine as the arrow goes sailing past you. No problems whatsoever. Injuries. We'll take a shot at Zach. Zach, what are you?
Also 14.
Also a miss with a 3.
Hmm.
Chandrell will shoot it at the Ant-Man. And miss. Ant-Man will shoot back at Violet because she got closer. Violet, what is your armor class?
Good question. Don't know. 1 second. 15.
And the arrow misses off to the side as you dodge deftly out of the way. And we make it to Zach.
Alright, I'm gonna take my shot. Actually, can I fly? I know I have flight, but like, can I actually like...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I'll take off, get up above, and then fire down at the Dragonborn guy here.
Absolutely.
As soon as I click on the thing... Where are you? Oh, that's a nat 20.
So you get, remember, we brutal critical. Which means that you get your full damage plus your roll damage.
I mean, we're not... Well, so... Okay.
Well, it doesn't matter
that
because
just-
you're paralyzing.
Yeah, it's just this... That's a headshot with an arrow, so he's out, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, no, headshot for sure. Yep, 100%. Boom.
Zach
Go ahead
takes
and
off,
narrate
as he's
it, yeah.
going Up, just aims down and fires at the Dragonborn. As he's taken off, just smacks him right between the eyes and knocks him off the platform before he even can draw his bow. I will have to go down and pick up his arrows eventually, but I'll deal with that later. I will actually, since I still have movement too, I'll fly over towards him. Wherever I'm at.
Yep.
Here, I guess? Okay.
All right. Anything else?
No, that will do it for me.
All right. Severus takes a shot at you. 14, right?
Yeah,
It is.
14. Yep. Okay.
So it's going to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just gonna 6. There's 2 possibles. A 5 and a 6 are what you don't want in this roll. A 1. So your left arm is disabled.
Uh-oh. That's gonna make it hard to shoot a
It
bow.
is. It's going to definitely give you some difficulties there. Hellas.
The guy who shot at me, how close is he? He looks like he's like...
That's the
within-
girl who's down on the
Okay.
ground. So let me look at the ruler. Like 4.5 feet.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna pull out the arrow, and I'm not gonna knock it. I'm gonna do a spin and try to stab her with it.
Yes. Melee attack, as if you were
I love
unarmed.
What'd you say?
That would
Unarmed
be an
attack.
improvised weapon.
Improvised weapon
technically,
attack. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm mad. I'm like, oh, you taking a shot at me? You don't even know who you're dealing with. And I don't know.
Weapon attacks are flat strength unless
Yes.
you have bar fighter. So
Yeah,
it's
just
flat-
roll
it's a
strength roll, basically. That's a save, not a strength check.
It's probably the same bonus since it's
Probably,
still the
but yeah.
same. Okay, neat.
I think that's a better roll, though.
It's up to you, whichever one.
Hey, it's Meta's call, ultimately.
Yeah, it's your call, Meta.
We'll do the same thing. We'll go with the first roll on it.
Okay.
So you will miss with that.
Because my strength is 12.
Yeah, which is a +1.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same
Yeah, so-
either way.
so-
Because you're a rogue, so you should be.
Oh, okay.
You need dex
Yeah.
weapons.
Well,
I mean, an argument can be made that an arrow
Would be a dex weapon.
You could, yeah, that's fine. If you want to
Since
add,
it's
but I mean, it
pretty much
wouldn't
like a
matter with
small
a 5.
dagger.
Your dex is not going to
Yeah,
help you out
yeah.
here. But yes, you can use dex
For
on
future
that in the
reference,
future.
then.
okay. Alright.
All right, anything else?
I guess I missed her, but I'm gonna I only get one attack, right?
now,
As
yeah.
far as I know, yes.
Okay, well, and I will try to spin out of the way to get some distance between her and myself, like over here.
All right. And next person will be this person. Who you'll see pull an arrow out, whisper at it just a little bit, and you'll see it split into 2 arrows as he knocks it and pulls it at the person dressed in all black. And one of them hits, knocking him, let's see, right in the head as he topples over and backwards off of the platform. And it is then this person who will just run over and try and kick the other person off the ledge. And misses, toppling off themselves and landing prone on the ground.
Ooh, that's rough.
That is not a ranged
Was
attack.
that a nat 1?
That was it was a 4 with a negative modifier to strength for this person.
Whoops.
What are you
Um,
calling that person?
what was that?
The one that just fell off the thing.
Yeah.
What's their name?
You don't know.
Well, what are we calling them then? Plant guy, I guess?
Plant guy works for now, yeah.
Sure. Alright. Plant guy.
Junior
Like that.
Tremius.
Spawn of Tremius. Tremius' second cousin, twice removed.
His roommate.
Yeah. Which makes him nothing. Which is what he is probably soon to become.
You get Grob on the ground, Violet. He should be easy to hit while he's prone.
I've been to Reddit. I know that prone is actually an archer's worst nightmare because for some reason it counts as like cover or some bullshit. I don't know.
You get disadvantage on attack rolls against people, ranged attack rolls against people who are prone. Basically, the only real way to take advantage of prone people is to get close range archery, allowing you to make 5-foot archery shots.
You could also do the Kellis strategy and just
Stab him.
As the person on top sees you try and stab the person below, pulls out 2 arrows, one with each hand, and jumps down at you, Kellis. What's your armor class?
14.
14 still? I assume? Unless you have some kind of...
I don't remember. I'm not asking you to like be a dick.
No,
I
that's fair.
literally don't remember.
Said 14.
That is entirely fair.
Drift, please stop arguing on my behalf.
No.
A nat 20 and
Ooh.
an 11 plus 3, which is 14. So yes. So that would be 3 zones. So 3 strikes at you. Wait, it doesn't matter. No, the strike is head to the head. We determine
If
it's a
crit,
critical.
yeah.
So you get a stabbing to the head and to the chest with both of the arrows, knocking you down and sending your body numb to the ground immediately. And he'd whisper, "Everybody else, mute please, except for Kellis."
Where's the thing? Sorry, one sec.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Is everybody cannot hear me anymore? Violet. There.
Oh, one sec. Okay. Sorry.
Yep. No problem. And he, as you feel your consciousness kind of fading away, having been stabbed in the head and the chest, you hear him say, "Nobody fucks with my wife." And now let's bring everybody back. Everyone back. That was a lot of effort for that one line, I think. I'd like to point out.
There we go.
Okay, I think we got everybody. Very hard to be have you.
No.
Oh, you just have some weird icon on your thing for some reason.
What?
Yeah, I don't know either.
Weird.
Yeah, if I pull up Discord, it looks like.
Oh, it's because I have a stat.
Oh, that's what it is.
Anytime.
That's what it was. Yep. All right. It do be like that. That's always kind of stupid. Probably stretch. As someone whose legs asleep, avoid those arrows. Probably stretch. How you doing, Valorial Talonheart? Sorry. All right. So that's been done. Use the rest of his movements to stand up. And it's Violet's turn.
Violet is once again gonna fire at bug guy.
Absolutely. Not the person on the ground.
Not the person on the ground, not
Okay.
plant guy.
Making sure.
Because it's disadvantageous
It
to
is,
fire
it
at
is.
somebody prone.
It would be advantage if you try and stab them with the arrow with your hands, though. But that might be out of the spirit of the class.
I don't think that it would be, but
All right, 23 hits. Roll a roll a d6. / roll space 1d6.
I hit something. Not very good, but I hit it.
So that is a 1, which means you have disabled his left arm. As the arrow lands firmly in it, you can see him just drop it and wiggle it around. Do you do anything else?
Nope.
Igrilitar pops out from around the corner. You didn't hear that. And then arrow flies over your head, missing. What's your armor class? Oh, but not that low. Idris, Zach.
What? Mine 14.
Also a 3. I didn't switch it over, so that misses. And release will then aim at the bug as well. Hits the bug in the chest, taking it out along with its arm. It topples backwards off, landing on top of the plant thing. Unconscious. Enter, and this person is unconscious. And Zek's turn again.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. But I want to do something stupid.
Absolutely. I love stupid things.
I want to have Zek drop his bow out of his hand and then grab it with his feet and shoot it like a Rito from Tears of the Kingdom.
Absolutely. Take a -2, but still go ahead and take a shot.
Alright. Oh, and I guess I should say I'm shooting at the elf guy down here.
Absolutely. You hit. That's a 21. And no, you got to roll a d6.
Right, no, it's 1d6, right?
Yep. Different rules for different party games.
2.
His right arm is disabled.
Hmm. And then since I'm still flying, I will... Actually, I will go down and I'll grab my arrows that I got off of this guy since I get 5 more
arrows.
that way. Yep, so that gives me 8. Okay.
You've now used your bonus action too.
Yep.
Okay.
And my movement, so...
Yeah, and you're on the ground, yep. Everest is already down. Ellis, you are down. Sorry. Shot back right at Zach following that shot.
Uh-oh.
4. Whizzes right past you. All right. This person is prone and underneath somebody who's going to need to make a strength check. And does make the strength check to throw the person off of them. Proceeds to then stand up and then hide over here. Let me get their thing off, though. There we go. Arrow shot at Violet. 14. I do believe a 14 would hit you, right?
My AC is 15.
Oh, it does not. The arrow
Aaron gone again.
just right past you. And Violet, it is your turn once again.
Alright, I'm gonna fire at the blue thing.
Absolutely. The blue lady.
Yeah, blue lady.
The Fifth Element lady would also work.
Yep,
It's a great movie. I'm sorry, but it is.
it is.
All right.
All right. 17 hits. Roll a d6. Her left leg is disabled as the arrow lands in it as she stands up. Fortunately, she has practice, doing her combat maneuvers on one leg as seen by her sprite.
Yeah, but I guess you have to flip her sprite now, so she's balancing on her right leg then.
And do that. There we
I'll
go.
dog out. I'm still listening.
And Violet, do you have anything else you would like to do?
Nope.
All right. Arrow shot at you. And that also misses. The Heronborn just dipping, ducking, diving, dodging, and dodging, I think, is the other one.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Yes, that. Around every single frickin' arrow fired your way. The next person takes fire at Zek. Nope, Zek's in behind cover, so that leaves Blue Lady. Blue Lady is fired at. And something hits for once for a d6. A 6 right to the head as she topples over. How lucky. And her turn's out. It is Zek's turn again. You guys are getting really lucky with these rolls. That's all I want to say at this moment.
I'm gonna take off again, and then I'm gonna fire back down at this guy again.
Absolutely.
So I'll go up here somewhere. I'm flying. All right. Where's my thing again? So 11.
11 misses.
Dang it.
As
Oh
he
well.
ducks out of the way. Sticks out his tongue.
Who are you trying to hit?
This guy.
Oh, the elf.
Yeah. The one who was nice to you. Anyways, do you have anything else, Zach?
No, because I took off, which is my bonus action, and moved and shot. So no, I'm good.
So he again whispers to his arrow. And it
Yeah.
splits. Yep.
It's a cheap move.
Yep. And fires 2 of them off at you. I'm getting good at this dice transition, I think, by the way. Eight and 12.
No, neither hits, because 14.
But you guys have gotten the luckiest rolls regardless. It doesn't matter at all that he has cheat spells that make this work better for him. No, because every roll misses you. And he just mutters, motherfucker! It is this thing's turn. This thing is going to pop out and fire at Violet, who of course will dodge it because I don't think any arrow will hit. No. Sorry. 20. 20, does that hit?
Yeah, that hit.
That hits. All right, here's the D6. Let's see where it hits. You're lucky. It disables your right leg. You have half movement, and you will need to take a -1 to shots with your bow, or anything that's a dexterity based, rather. As the arrow buries itself in your right leg. And he fires back. The guy behind you fires at you. A nat 1 misses going past you. We'll see Enough to hit the person behind. For in the right leg, the same place you got hit. As the arrow whizzes past your head and nails the other guy. Like, oh, mother. And it is wait, how is Violet again?
Yeah, it's because there's so few people left and she's at the top of the thing.
Violet, it's you again.
Alright, 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm taking notes.
Two Drag, you do know that person. That drag is in here, by the way. There.
Hi, Alright,
Anyway.
I'm gonna turn around and fire at the guy who just fired at me. The one that's like behind Kellis, I guess?
Kellisk is out.
Kellisk is out, so on top of Kellisk is more accurate.
Towering above him.
Get
Yes.
off of me!
Okay, I'm gonna fire back at him.
Absolutely.
I need to take what off of that?
One.
Okay.
Oh, you absolutely hit. Roll a d6. It makes sense that a crit would be automatically dead because a 6 is the head, which is automatically out. So a 6 is technically so it works. It works. 4. Right leg. Everybody's losing their right leg today. Oh,
Sounds familiar.
all right. Do you have anything else you would like to do?
I want to pull the arrow out of my leg.
Okay. Yep. You do that. It does not shine like the other arrows in your quiver do, though.
One-time use. Got it.
Anything else?
Nope.
The snake lady to the left goes, "Don't shoot my husband, bitch!" And fires at you and misses. Like everybody else.
Rocker.
Oh, god damn it. And then to the south of firing at Zek.
It's not that they're missing, it's that I'm adept at dodging.
You are.
Mhm.
16. You are just
Yeah.
acrobat. 16 hits you, I assume, Zek.
Yeah, 16 hits, yeah.
And we'll see for what. 2, which is your right arm, is now
Oh,
disabled.
cool. Well, neither of my arms work. Thankfully, I can still shoot from up here as long as I take that -2, so...
I think without any arms, I think your best bet is maybe dropping the arrows on them.
It's flying over and throwing them down.
I think you take a much bigger penalty trying to use only your feet.
Fair enough.
But that is your option now, yes.
I guess I could land on them and do it. Stab him that way with it. Oh, it is my turn though. Great.
Yes. You will have to decide what you're doing with this information immediately.
How big of a penalty am I going to take if I just try to shoot with just the talons?
We're gonna go with disadvantage -1.
Okay. Screw it. I will take a risk and do it.
Absolutely.
Disadvantage.
So you see Zach beating his wings furiously, his arms limp and flailing around,
15.
trying desperately to use his talons to draw his feet back and throw it back. Just wildly, just pulling it back. What did we get? We got a amazing score there.
Yeah.
17, you absolutely hit. What do you hit though?
Where's that D6? D6. Whatever
Left
one
arm is disabled.
Oh, so now both of his arms are disabled too.
Correct.
So we're just gonna have like a We'll just flail our arms at each other like the puppets in Team America.
Yes. Anything else?
No, that'll do it for me.
He just kind of wiggles his arms and he kind of looks up at you and looks down at his arms and
You can surrender. Stick himself in the leg with one of his own arrows.
Gotta respect the attempt.
He just
to
sits down.
to surrender.
he just sits down. He just sits down. This person fires at Violet. Not that it's going to matter.
It might.
I don't know if they
You
nat
said that
one, they
last
can hit
time.
the one behind them like last time. So
Oh, no. 16 plus 1, 17.
That hits.
17, and here's the hit with a 4. Would be your right leg.
wasn't that the one that was? That was the one that
That's
was
the same
already.
one.
Yeah.
You've lost your right leg twice now. So yeah, you just have another arrow in your right leg, doing nothing else. You got even lucky. You got another arrow fired at you,
Your leg is extra numb.
and that is a
Super
16, which hits your left leg.
Another 4.
You are now prone. And Violet, it is your turn. Have you been counting your arrows?
Yeah. I have 2. Now, technically 3. Because I pulled one out of my leg.
That one doesn't count though, because it's not magical anymore.
Yeah.
You can still shoot it.
Well, yeah, but then you're
Arrow.
just gonna hurt somebody at that point. Like,
Yeah.
I mean...
She's like, I just want to hurt people. Violet, what are you doing?
I got one good arrow left. What can I do? Alright,
Is there
I'm
any
gonna fire
rules about
again at-
shooting at bows from prone, Dragonheart?
Disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay. Violet, so what are you doing?
I'm gonna fire at the bird guy.
Okay.
We really gotta name these things.
This person?
Zach.
Yeah.
I think she means the person farther up
Oh,
under Callus. Go ahead, Violet. Go ahead and
Gotcha.
shoot at disadvantage.
How do I do that?
Easiest way is probably just roll it twice.
you also there's a button on your sheet, yeah, that says
Yeah.
disadvantage, normal,
You got
and advantage.
advantage, normal, disadvantage, and you just click the disadvantage.
Jesus.
19. You- Damn.
Violet's built different.
There are centaurs in the
Apparently.
school, and you're right, thank God, because every time we hit the centaur, it has to be rolling with an extra 2, so it has to be a D8. Honestly, centaurs would be OP in this challenge.
Do technically the bird people have to roll d8s because you can numb their wings?
No, we're not gonna get into that. We're too far gone.
It's like, no, because that'll screw my entire plan of flying around, so let's not go with that.
All right, Violet. You rolled a 19, so yeah, you hit. You hit and you disabled the left arm. The left arm and right leg are disabled on this guy.
But now everyone attacks at disadvantage against Violet, so...
Yeah. Guys, let's stay down there.
Ekrolatar shoots at you at disadvantage. Misses. I didn't have it up, but whatever. We already knew it was going to happen. There, you can see it. Look, a 2. Same dice. Indris rolling against Zek. 8, 10, not going to hit either. Zek, your
Nope.
turn.
That was what, the one down here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I will, I guess, return fire at disadvantage, so...
You hit.
Dang it, the other one was a crit. Oh well.
Would have been an instant takedown.
Yeah. It still might be. Let's see.
No.
Nope.
That leg.
Left leg.
I'm gonna fly over this way too, so that when he shoots at me again and misses, it's gonna hit her.
See, look at you planning for the challenges. All right.
You guys are gonna be out of air. Some of you are gonna be out of arrows here soon.
Yep.
Wait, I'm pretty sure she already got down, didn't she?
Sitting.
Yes.
Oh, she's.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
sitting.
Yeah, because they can't use their arms, so it's just.
No, I thought she got taken out. Yeah, she did.
Her?
No,
Oh, did
this
she?
person.
Okay. Yeah, she's out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this person is sitting, so we're
This
just gonna
guy
put
is
them
sitting
prone.
because he doesn't have any arms.
Yeah. Okay.
And these two are still up.
Fire
this
then
guy's still
at
up.
Violet at disadvantage. Again.
I guess this guy.
Not that bad. Oh, look, a 16 on one of them, but a 5 on the disadvantage choice. As the arrows, as Violet just like, oh, pops up, sits up, oh, hi. You missed me. Oh, another
fire shot. Way back down.
Another fire. Here, just disadvantage. Well, no, because he has to do it with, he's got an arm, right? Yep. That's disadvantage -1. Oh, yes. Another, just air, just, whoop. Hi. Just Violet, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna start dragging myself towards the bug man so I can steal his remaining arrows.
Okay.
You can go half your movement speed. That's what.
For
that's
crawling,
what is
yeah.
prone. Yeah.
The 15 feet.
You can go 15 feet. That's how far you can go.
I think she can make it. She can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only like
You just see
7.
Violet crawling one arm over the other. 1, 2. I need more arrow.
I don't know how many arrows Bugman had left, though.
3, if I kept counting correctly. He fired twice.
Alright, sweet. I grab his arrows and, Can I fire, too?
That was
Or is that...
previously ruled as a bonus action.
Yeah,
but
bonus
not-
action.
So
Yeah, so
it's not an
yes,
action
you
to fire.
should have an attack still, yeah.
Sweet, I'm going after Birdman again.
Fuck you, man.
And I've managed to close my character sheet. 1 moment.
Having a dream over here, some feathers all over my face.
Alright, so I'm rolling at disadvantage.
Oh, 11.
I don't think that one hit. That would be a 10. So. Fire at Birdman and miss.
Hey.
Go my way.
All right, so you got a 11, you said?
Yeah. Oh, it would be a 10.
Okay, a 10, and you were firing at which person?
The Birdman.
The Birdman. And what they had disabled? No, that is a hit with all their disabilities.
Oh, shit. Alright.
So roll a d6.
Come on. 2.
So that would be the right arm. So
Which is
we have a
both
left arm, the right arm,
And right leg.
and the right leg, which means he's left standing. So at this point, he just kind of collapses from loss of balance onto the ground, onto his butt, which leaves him with only his right arm, I believe. As Violet continues to decimate the population.
Only his left leg, actually.
Left leg only, sorry, left leg, sorry. Igor Latar, no disabilities, takes a shot at Violet at disadvantage, of course. Because when you knock her down, it only makes her stronger. Not that it matters. 7 and a 5. 7 and a 5. Neither one of those will hit. We'll see you firing at Zach. And are you at disadvantage too? You are. No, your just left leg is missing, so you're not too fun. You're not too bad off. So we'll roll. A nat 20! And Zach is sniped after his terrific comeback in. It hits him in the head and down to the earth. He topples Zach. Please roll it. We're going to roll a d6 for your damage. Dude, how far were you up in the air, would you say? Don't lie to me now.
15-ish feet, probably.
So 2 of these then, yes.
Oh no.
7 damage as you plummet to the earth, bonking your head off of the side of one of the platforms before landing in the sand.
Ow.
Bong.
Oh, it's all to you, Violet. You have to finish beating everybody.
Kira just is done, just sitting there. Are you missing anything? This is your last arrow at Violet. Last arrow to be loosed. And it's a miss!
Why? I've got 2 more?
Well,
No, the other
not
3.
this person's last arrow.
Yeah, tree face.
Oh, okay.
This person just has nothing that they can do, but they move over with their one leg and they kick in front of their wife to give their wife cover.
Mm-hmm.
Violet, what do you do?
I'm gonna fire at the wife.
All right, that's a disadvantage at disadvantage, so roll 3 dice. So roll your regular attack and then roll a 3rd attack. We stack.
I am not entirely certain how to do that.
Just roll it. Just roll it twice, and we'll just count the first one as what it is. So 11, 16, and 12. So your lowest is 11, which I don't believe we have no disabilities with the wife at the moment. So the arrows miss. Boom.
Hard to shoot past somebody.
Yep. She's using her husband as cover. And then she fires back.
I love that we're doing this Game of Thrones music, by the way.
A nat 20, except for its disadvantage because she's on the ground. Which means the 10 is the order of the day, which is not enough to pierce the 15. Which means that another arrow goes by You have this person who has missing left leg, so they have half their movement. Is going to try moving along here. Right about there. And takes a shot at Violet. 3 and a 2 on the die. Fantastic. As Violet, you just are untouchable.
I am Matrix.
Another arrow to be fired. The spy by the tree person. 3 and a 19, so we get a hit, but what is it going to disable?
3 and a 19?
Oh wait, no, it's a disadvantage, so it doesn't matter. 3. You still aren't hit. Which puts it back to this person who is just basically a shield at this point, which means it's Violet's turn once again.
Alright, this is my last arrow, so I'm gonna fire at her guy's wife.
3 dice.
1 second.
Sure you don't want to fire it? Oh no, the tree doesn't have any ammo either.
Nope.
You could try and make your way to Zach.
Yeah, come get my arrows. I've got, I had 4 left.
8. Jeez.
Yeah, you do not hit.
Alright, and then I'm gonna start crawling towards Zed.
Okay, so you're half your movement.
15 feet.
You can make it. And use your bonus action. How many arrows did you have, Zach?
4.
4 arrows to
Yeah.
4 arrows you get, Violet.
Nice.
Egral Atar pushing her husband in front of her as well. And grabbing and using Zach. Guys, that's Kalisk as well now.
Well, that's just not fair.
She can't shoot at all at this point.
How is she so strong?
We're gonna see the firing. At disadvantage, of course. A nat 1, meaning it goes to hit Violet, and Violet just is in the middle of popping down, and the arrow just goes slightly off course towards the snake person. The 14 we're gonna take, because that was their other roll, as the hit, which is able to hit the snake person with a d6. A 2, disabling their right arm. So now they're missing their right arm and their left leg.
I thought they were already missing 2 things over there as it was.
No,
Or am I thinking of someone? That was the bird, not the. Yeah, never mind. Ignore me.
Yep. And then it is Indris's turn, who will attack at disadvantage. So 3 dice minus 1. (13, 15, and 9), which will not get up to the 15 required to take down Violet. We have another a disadvantage here out of Tree Person.
I thought the tree person was out of ammo.
Oh yeah, the Tree
They
Person
are.
is out of ammo. So what
Have they just been making
the person's
more?
gonna go up here and take those 3 shots, but it's gonna require climbing, so that's gonna be their turn. Violet, it is your turn again. With the ammo you have taken from Zach, who conveniently fell in the middle of the stadium within crawling reach of you. Everything is coming up Violet right now.
I hope we can hit the snake lady.
I'm gonna fire back at the bird guy's wife again.
Nope. So that would be a 15.
Maybe the lowest?
That would be a hit. Roll a d6.
Come on.
Let's get that headshot.
Do it, no.
Oh, come on.
Wait a minute, that was
Finish
typed
him.
wrong. There's a space.
typed
So it is,
wrong.
Yeah,
that
no,
is
that's
just going to
Yep.
make
You
it
just rolled a 1. You gotta re-roll.
Yeah.
Roll slash
Reroll.
1 d6.
Yeah, it's all one word for the D6.
That is a right leg.
Or is that the other leg? Okay.
Right. Well, no, she had no injuries till now.
I thought she had. You said she was. They had a leg and an arm last
No,
time. they
you
got hit.
have no. He has
Male
left
snake was
arm,
missing on his
right leg,
leg.
and I believe left leg as well.
Right, but didn't this guy get a shot through and hit her on his last turn?
He has never attacked her. He's only attacked Violet.
Who the fuck did I? All right, whatever. Never
Why
mind.
does everyone hate Violet?
Because
she's
Violet is
winning.
killing everybody. Violet is just basically everybody in class has realized that she is the one person who can kill all of them, and have decided to kind of gang up on her.
Success can be a bitch sometimes.
All right, so we have disadvantage with other downgrades.
Yeah, basically, this is at that point of the everyone being over during a Smash Bros.
And it is a
game,
nat
like,
1, which means again. A nat 1 again, which means another shot ends up at lizard person.
Oh, jeez.
Which hits with a 5, which is to the chest, which is a disabling strike on the lizard person who grabs their chest, struggling to breathe, and topples over.
I'm just tree.
The tree takes its shot. Disadvantage. Minus of with a fail. Let's move this with a, what do I call it? A negative to it.
There's now a giant
14 and
cluster
14.
in the middle of the screen.
14 and 14. Normally this beast has a +1. This beast presently has a -1 because its right leg is disabled, which puts it back to 14, which is 1 below the armor class of Violet, meaning the arrow once again is dodged. Pancho does not have a turn, which puts us back to Violet.
Woohoo! Go Violet Wildwood.
Now,
Alright, so I have 3 arrows left.
yeah,
Where's the tree person? Because, like, literally there's a cluster on the
right
screen.
next to you.
Right there. But right above you, technically, he's up on the platform, but...
Yep.
Can I stab him in the foot with one of these arrows?
No,
Nice.
he's several yards off the ground.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fire at him then.
Absolutely.
And take that. And that.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Well...
Oh, that's not gonna hit.
Yeah, nope.
Oof. Well, no, you don't. No, you only have regular disadvantage. Not that it matters.
It's still in that
Yeah,
one.
still in that
Yeah.
Still in that one. So you shoot up, straight up into the air, and it comes falling down. Roll a d6, -2. You can't roll below a 1, though.
Basically, you
reason for
can't
that.
get your- yeah, you can't get your body and you can't get your head.
Mhm.
1.
Left arm is disabled.
Oh, shit.
But you have 1 good limb now.
At this point, you need a crossbow.
Mhm.
Hair and crossbow, go!
Would that have worked? Could you have loaded the magical arrows into a crossbow? I wouldn't think so.
I don't see why not. You'd probably take an additional disadvantage for the wrong type of ammo.
Fair enough.
I got hit in the left arm? Right arm?
Yep.
Left arm. And then Egril Atar takes a shot.
There really can't be much more arrows.
Wait, no, that would be out of arrows for Egril Atar. You are right. Ellis, did you have any arrows left?
He had all
I
his
would've had all
arrows.
my arrows.
Oh,
Yeah,
no. Then that attack is true, but it is a 2. The arrow misses. Down to 4 arrows.
Oh my god.
Gonna fire down the plant man. It does hit. And it is a 6.
Oh.
Violet takes it to the head and is finally knocked out.
Aww.
As the world around you goes black. Everybody wakes up 5 minutes later to see that the only person left standing was the snake lady.
Shock. Stabbed her husband in the back. Probably just made him lay down.
Go to sleep.
Finger poke of doom.
Yeah.
Is she a snake or an owl? She looks like an owl to me. He looks like an owl.
He's an owl.
I'm
She's
pretty
a
sure
snake.
she's a snake.
Ow, my head hurts.
You snake.
She's too small. I can't see her.
If you
She's
zoom
got
way in, she kind of looks like a snake.
Okay.
Kind of.
You could
Yeah,
tell because they have
kinda.
like the underbelly scale. Those are like the underbelly
Right.
scales right here.
And then
So-
on her arms is pattern scales.
Yeah.
I want to know how the elf got it, because the elf was doing great.
Yeah.
The elf got
I
fucked
hit
by
both of his
Zach.
arms. Yeah.
Zach took out every limb. He was just like, "Nope, you're done."
Ah.
Couldn't
That's
hit the
it, good
headshot,
man.
but except on the poor Dragonborn guy down here.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and wrap this up. The teacher will have we're just gonna go with will have said some good things about how you guys did a great job in class, blah blah blah. All that happy stuff. Because we're kind of after time. Everybody will get 2 class points for how well it
Yay.
went. 10 loot points. And Violet gets a permanent +1 or -1 to, I don't know, +1 armor class versus projectiles when prone.
So she'll have a 16 if she's prone, so she's just going to be the sniper from now on then, I guess.
And that will be what we'll do. You guys will retire to your rooms. You guys got to do 2 classes today. This is your full party going forwards. As Dragonheart, like I said, we'll be playing Whimsy in your party. So thank you guys all for playing. Thank you guys for watching. And we will see you next week.
2 weeks.
2
Yeah,
weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks from now.
Yeah,
2
2
weeks
weeks.
from now. Thank
3
you.
weeks for me.
And oh, Violet. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'll refund. But V-Drift, yes, there's points that can be spent in stream. Thanks for watching and playing.